back from dinner, and it's freezing cold. We're about to go pick up our son. Yes, please, and make my seat extra warm. I need my feet extra warm. This is so cold, and I'm absolutely not dressed for this weather, but I want it to look cute, so it is what it is. It's the shop I'm always telling you about.
Oh, no, why?
Huh?
Service in the car on this side. But it's not warm. It's only running to it. It's not.
At least it's inside. Oh, this is my. I'm on the other side. No. Not with the drinks that I've had in my system. Jesus. It is so cold.
It's cold.
You guys.
It's not too cold. It's not as cold.
Today
as
was
yesterday.
actually better. Like when I walked to go pick up the Lamingtons, I was like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Today's actually
How cute is this little postcard that we got? So we went to a Greek restaurant, and where's the light? We went to a Greek restaurant for dinner, and when they bring you a check, they give you this little postcard. So I took it. How cute.
You stole it.
No, it's for me to take. It's not stealing. Oh my god, where's my postcard? Oh my god. Oh, here. So that was exciting. Okay, guys, gotta go. I can't focus. It's too cold, and we're about to pick up Sidham, so I'll see you guys. Hello, you guys. I am realizing that I did not get a chance to properly start this vlog off yesterday. We were in such a rush to get going. We had a little date night, and you would have seen the footage. You would have seen the footage by now. We had a little date night yesterday, which was really fun, so important. And it was obviously also dark, so didn't get to film much footage, but it was really nice to go out, just the two of us, and catch up with ourselves, be like my husband, my wife, vibes. So today is Saturday. I am just back home from the gym. I went to the gym this morning, you guys. My third workout of the week. I'm actually really proud of myself for how consistent I've been when it comes to gym. And I think I've mentioned this before, just being grateful for the opportunity to move my body, being in a state of health where I can work out. So grateful for that. And that really has informed my shift, like my mindset a lot, and allowed me to, I guess, harness that discipline a bit more. So super excited. I also do want to go for like an outdoor run tomorrow, but I'm a little like just because there's so much snow everywhere, and like some people don't clean their pavements, so like yeah, I'll still think about it. But today is Saturday. A little bit of a busy Saturday for us. Like I said, just finished with gym. I'm back home, and I made myself a little latte. I think I can call it a latte. It's not like the barista vibes, but it's giving something. And my boys are, I think, still sleeping because I don't hear them. Kwame or Sedem came into our room. We had to bring him to our bed this morning at like 6. And yeah, so the two, father and son, are passed out upstairs. So I'm just going to enjoy my coffee in silence. And then I'm going to make some breakfast and tidy up. We're not going swimming today. It's just too cold for that. And like the pool just has not been warm enough to counter what the weather outside is giving. Like my baby is always freezing after swimming class. So we're not swimming today because today is -6 degrees right now. And the feels like is -4. So not too bad. But anyway, it's too cold. And then after that, I have a lunch with a new friend. And then I have a late lunch, all of us, a family late lunch with another friend of mine who we've been trying to get together so she can meet Sedem. And she hasn't yet because it's so funny. When he was born, she had just moved back to her home country, which was Australia. Now she's moved back about a year and a half ago, and we just haven't had the time to all of us get together. So we're doing that this afternoon, and then we're back home, although we have to squeeze in a pharmacy run somewhere there before 8 p.m. So, or maybe you might go now during the day, but we'll see. So I'm pretty excited for today. It's a bit busy, but I can manage it, and I'm really excited about this lunch that I have with this friend that I met through church. I met her through like this mom's brunch at church, and yeah, we're hanging out today, and I'm super excited about that. I think I'm in this phase in my life where I'm really like being very intentional about making like connections and building up my community even more. And I've never actually spoken about this on here because this is something super personal to me. But about 2.5, 3 years ago, I had essentially like one of my closest friendships, like sister vibes, basically break down. And it's not there anymore. Of course, I'm not going to get into what happened with all of that, but I had this friendship completely break down. Of course, there were attempts to sort of build it back up to what it was, but I don't think that was working. And ultimately, I think it just became easier to move on from it in a way. And I think like in that time period, like I was obviously very upset at what had happened, who did what, who did this, da 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 da, and very much in my feelings. But I think now it's going on 3 years since three and a half, even going on 4 years since the initial sort of situation. I am at a point where I have sort of stepped away from my feelings, put my feelings aside, and I'm like, one, really just grieving that friendship. And I think like we don't talk enough about like having to grieve a friendship, like when you no longer are friends with someone, right? So I'm in that stage, but also being in that stage has allowed me to really reflect on what I perceive to be the like sort of level of relationship I require in a friendship, but also at the same time reflect on who I am as a friend, what kind of friend am I, and like can I be better, should I be better, like where am I falling short, things like that. And through this reflection I've really like sort of come up with one, boundaries, and also just like challenging myself to be a better friend through certain things. And I am being intentional in those things. And even now, like meeting new friends within the stage where I'm at in my life, and just building community surrounded or like community based off of those reflections and boundaries and challenges to myself. So I'm very excited. I think it's the first time in a long time where I've met someone where I'm like, oh, we connected, it was great. Let's build on that. I think a lot of the friendship situations that I've been in my life, and that's not a problem at all, have sort of organically formed around school, work, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think also just like I'm also in a place of finally stepping outside of motherhood and like finding myself again as a person. And this sort of is part of that as well. So yeah, definitely doing that today. But I just wanted to check in with you guys, say hello, start the vlog off. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, and yeah, let me know what you think of the previous vlogs. The girl's trying to be different, trying to be creative. I don't know if it's working. Is it giving? You guys should let me know. But yeah, um, let me head out. I have coffee to drink, a snack to have, and a whole house to clean before I head out again. So, hi you guys, what is up? I have not been on here in a minute. And that's just because I've been so busy with life, being a mom, work. Work is pretty hectic. Work is showing me flames. But I did want to come on here today because I'm actually doing a little bit of an update to my son's bedroom. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. I feel like he's obviously now, and I kind of wanted to change the room from more nursery vibes, not that it was ever very much nursery vibes, but to just more like toddler room vibes, you know. I'm going to show you guys an all around of what the room looks like now. It's very basic. I really didn't do anything to it when we moved in because I really didn't feel like it was necessary at the time. And I also wanted to take my time to just get a feel for the space. So yeah, I have everything that I'm gonna be using, and basically just a quick rundown of what I'm doing, not a lot. Basically, I am just removing some of the bigger furniture pieces in here that one, we don't need, or two, we just kind of pushed in here because we had nowhere else to put them. Like this shelf that's over here, it's an IKEA Kalex shelf. If you've been following my channel, then you know that this shelf, we used it as a TV stand when we first moved to the States, and we've kind of just had it over the years, different purposes. In our previous apartment, we transitioned it into like just a regular shelf that we had in our office space. And now it's also been acting as like a shelf in here. It's got a bunch of like toys and books that belong to my son. But now I kind of want to get rid of that. One, because I think it's really not safe to have it in this format in his room. Like he's getting older and getting a bit stronger, so I really don't want to be in a situation where he one day like pulls it down or something. Oh my gosh, just even the thought of that is wild. And so we're getting rid of this. We're getting rid of, we have in here, these are side tables that we had in our guest bedroom before. I had gotten these previously on Amazon, not the best quality, but at the time my mom was coming to stay and I just needed something to fix up the room. Like quickly, I was also pregnant, so like I just got the first thing that I could lay my hands on. We've had them so since late 2022. One, to be fair, I don't think I put them together very well. One was missing some parts, which is the one that I'm getting rid of. And so like I also don't have the capacity to send it back or go back and forth with the company. So I just like made do with what was there. But like, yeah, some of the parts were missing, so it didn't really go well together. So it's really kind of a mess. It's super shaky. So I'm getting rid of that. The other one I'm still gonna see because currently we use it as a place to like hold our wipe warmer, and we put a bunch of things in the drawers. So like his little first aid kit. We also have in there like, what do we have in there? Like his little suction thing for when he has a clogged nose and things like that. So I'm still gonna see how that moves. If I don't need it, I'll get rid of it because honestly, there's no reason to keep it. And then this chair that I'm sitting on, we're obviously gonna keep we put a lot of money in this chair. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a bit pricey, so it's staying, okay? And she's super comfortable. So this is staying. I'm just gonna rearrange the room a bit. I have this new shelf that I got, which is like a shelf slash reading nook situation for him that he can put his toys in, that he can sit on and read his little books if he likes. And I also have this like vinyl sticker that I'm gonna put up on the wall that I think will just bring a lot of character to the room. And then I also have some posters that I want to put up on the wall, just on this side above the bed that kind of go with the theme. He really loves animals and like the jungle and safari, so that's kind of the theme I'm going for in terms of all the art pieces on the wall. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try and film on two cameras because I really want to capture some footage as well for my Instagram, like a little reel situation. I don't know how that's gonna work, honestly. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so that is all the progress we've made so far in my son's room. This shelf thing took a lot longer time than I expected. And I'm actually out of time. I ended up not even going to gym. I'm gonna try and unpack or like pack some of my son's stuff in here now so that when he sees it tonight, it's all cool and stuff. Unfortunately, I do have to go start getting ready. I have to be out of the house in exactly 1 hour. I even think it might even be longer. Hold on. My husband got me tickets to this candlelight Beyonce by candlelight thing. It's like people performing covers of Beyonce type of thing, and I am going with one of my good friends. And it starts at 6. They are very like strict on time, and I'm not sure how long it will take me. I'm trying to see how long it will take me to get there. But it's also Friday, and I don't know what the traffic situation is giving. 157. Please be nearby. Please be nearby. Oh God, it's 40 minutes by. It's 40 minutes by cab and about 40 minutes by train. I'm not trying to walk. For it's 40 minutes by cab, I need to leave here by 5:20. Okay, so if I start getting ready at 4:30, I exactly have about 40 minutes to change, get ready. I already kind of have an outfit in mind, so I'm cool on that. Just not sure about my shoes though, to be quite honest. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly pack these books for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna start getting ready. I don't want to be late. I should probably text my friend and say they're not letting people in past 6. So I don't know if the camera caught all of that, but I just quickly packed a few of his things in here. So I put his books in, some of his little teddies. I put his nightlight here, and some more books and little trinkets. I need to declutter this entire shelf. Clearly, did not get to it. Need to declutter it. Those two baskets at the bottom, I wanted to keep his toys in, but I feel like they're too small for those little cubicles, so I might have to get smaller ones, or I might have to like reconfigure a few things. So I do have some extra baskets around the house that I could use, but this is what it's giving. I think it's so cute. Let me give you guys the full view. I think it's so cute. I need to put his camera back up, and then I'm gonna move this chair into this corner, and yeah, but I'm not gonna film all that. I think I'll just show you guys the finished product tomorrow because I'm really in a rush and I don't want to be late. what is up? It has been a good month since I picked up my camera to vlog. February was literally like a train smash. Like it was one of the busiest months for me. I had two back-to-back work trips out of the country for a total of about 12 to 13 days, including travel time. So that was literally half of the month I was away on travel. And so the other half, I was here, but I was busy working. And to top that off, my husband also, like in that period while I was home, he was traveling for work as well. So it was a really packed month. I did not get to pick up my camera, but I'm picking it up now, and I'm picking up this vlog and seeing it through. And while I sip on my matcha, which I'm gonna talk to you guys about in a second, let me show you a little bit of what I did get up to throughout the month when I did remember to vlog.
Break from this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't.
So now that you guys got a glimpse of that, February was super busy, but it was a good month. I am back home, finally free of the jet lag, although to be quite honest, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. But you know what? You can't keep a good girl down. So we're gonna try and power through that. Also, what else? I wanted to talk to you guys about this matcha. So I am sort of doubling down on just, you know, being better with my body, what I put in it. And so I'm trying to cut back on the amount of coffee I drink. Not the caffeine, the coffee. Because I feel like I do certainly need some amount of caffeine in my body. But you know, with coffee, the release of the caffeine is like, it's like instant. So I do sometimes struggle with the jittery effects of that. Whereas with matcha, as I understand it, like I only purely drank matcha before because of how I liked, you know, a little matcha latte tastes good. But with matcha, the caffeine is like released slowly, so it doesn't like leave you like all jittery and like high strung. So it might be a gentler way to keep the caffeine in my body. So that's why I'm like trying to get back into my matcha bag. The powder that I use today, I don't think it's that great. I want to go see at this Japanese store in Midtown if they have matcha, like ceremonial grade matcha. And I think I'm going to do 2.5 scoops as opposed to 3. But yeah, I am back. Woke up this morning feeling super tired, but what else is new? Did my Bible study. I am going through the book of James. I'll show you guys. I'm going through, I just started now with the book of James. And this plan that I'm reading, it's called The Steadfast Life. And I've had this book, you guys will not believe, for maybe 2 or 3 years. And I just never got to this plan. And I think it was honestly God because I wasn't ready for it. And now I feel like I'm at a place in my spiritual journey where I am ready for this. Simply because I feel like I've read the Bible books, I've read the Bible, I've sang the worship songs, I have prayed the prayers, but now I need to work on aligning my actions with the word. Like, I need to align my actions in my day-to-day life with God. Like, it's fine to like do all the things, do all the Christian and Bible things, but at some point it's all meaningless unless you equally align yourself. Like, don't just talk the talk, but walk the walk, right? So how I show up with regards to people in my daily life, how I show up with regards to just anything in my daily life, what I choose to show up for, that needs to align with God and Jesus and His glory. And so I feel like that's what this plan is about, and that's kind of what I'm really focusing on. I was supposed to go to church this morning. They have this monthly like prayer meeting at 6 a.m. At church, and I wanted to go there as a way of just building community around prayer. But I went to bed way too late last night, so skip that. But anyway, let me finish my matcha. I have 4 minutes before I need to go shower and start getting ready because it is Monday. It is Monday.
Feel I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it. It all, I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. Finally, finally, I wanna be free. Finally, I always daydreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it.
His dad is giving him a bath. His dad's giving him a bath, and then I'm gonna step in and just finish dressing him up. But I thought I would jump on here and say hello and show you guys that, I'm alive and kicking and, all of that good stuff. I went for a run this morning, and it was my first outdoor run this entire year, just because it's been so cold. And also it's been like, how do I say, the sun sets or rises quite late for me, so I don't have the opportunity often to go running, but today I did, and so I took it. It was nothing hectic, just like a quick little 30-minute run, but honestly for me it was a lot because, one, I haven't run outdoors in a while, and two, I haven't worked out proper in the past month, from being sick, traveling, and all of that good stuff. So it was nice. It felt good. And I was not even going to lie, I thought I would die a bit more, but I didn't. So that was good. So yeah, we're about to head out to swimming class. I already packed Sedim's bag. I just need to get him dressed, and throw a few snacks in there as well. I feel so tired now after the run. So I feel like I'm moving slower than I should be. But this is basically my mom fit for swimming. These pants are like spandex, bootleg yoga pants type of thing, and then just this crop sweater from Adidas. These pants are from Amazon. I actually bought them because I was looking for a dupe of a certain aloe pant, but honestly, I'm not willing to pay aloe prices. I like the design, and I found a dupe on YouTube, on Amazon, and it's cute. Dear me, and maybe dear you too. Over the past month and a bit of trying to put this vlog out and failing still to do it in the time that I promised, I couldn't help but think to myself that so often we set the goals, we make the lists, we tell ourselves that this time we'll get it right. And yet sometimes, in fact, most times, life has other plans. We fall short, we miss a step, and we forget that becoming the version of ourselves that we dream about takes time. But what if that's okay? What if it's not about perfection, but about patience? The quiet grace that we give ourselves when the progress feels slow or the wins feel small. Lately, I've been learning that growth isn't always loud. It's pretty much just showing up, trying again, choosing to believe that there's still room to become who we're meant to be. So, if you need the reminder, like I often do, here it is. You're not behind, you are becoming, and that is more than enough.